Democrats calling AG Barr out today. Stand in front of us and answer some questions. And, well, this is about to get really interesting. And it's about to get really interesting for a couple different reasons. One, this process has obviously been politicized from the beginning. But as we get closer and closer to Election Day, now, I don't know if you've noticed, everything is hyper politicized. So that's one. Two, AG Barr. He's in a difficult position, a very difficult position. Now, don't cry for him. I don't feel bad for him. That's his job. You're the attorney general. You go in there and get the job done. But here's his position. You're elected to obviously take over, appointed by Trump to obviously take over this thing. He appoints Durham. Durham is, by all accounts, a bulldog of an investigator, and he's going to dig into what the FBI did, what the DOJ did. We need to know who did what wrong during this Russia hoax, collusion, bunch of crap that took place under President Barack Obama, we should point out. But Barr has everybody around him dragging their feet. And Barr, I don't want to accuse him of dragging his feet because I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I only went to community college. But here's what I do know. It doesn't seem like he's moving very fast. And I don't know about you. My watch tells me it's July 28th. So let me see. Carry the one. That's less than 100 days until the election. And you do understand, right? You do understand what happens if Donald Trump loses the election. Not that I want it to happen. Not that I think it's gonna. I don't think anybody knows. He's down in every poll. Dead heat in Texas. It's a bad sign. If Donald Trump loses this election, and he easily could, don't write me your angry emails telling me he can't. He easily could. This investigation is going to disappear. And just like that, there's no justice again. Now, normally, I would say, well, that's the way the game's played. I guess we're just not going to have justice again. Bunch of scumbags, and I'd come on here and I'd blow a gasket, and then we'd all move on and do our thing. But what I'm worried about is that Barr doesn't realize, the people around him don't realize, the politicians don't realize what exactly is happening in America as far as the status of American fabric. What I mean by American fabric, obviously, is the things that are holding us all together. I think when you're in Washington, D.C., and you're surrounded by all that power and all that money, you get convinced that everything is fine. I'll never forget a trip I took to D.C. once back when I was running for Congress twice and lost twice, not to brag. But I went back there, and it was right in the middle of the recession. And you remember what that recession was like. You're driving down the road, and you see little strip malls that all of a sudden are all empty, and things suck, and unemployment's bad, and you're really seeing it across the country. Man, everywhere I go, it looks so bad here. Took a trip into Washington, D.C., and they were building up brand new, beautiful buildings, brand new roads. It felt like you just landed in a big pile of money. So people in D.C., even people who try to do the right thing, they're so surrounded by money and success. It's just this huge bubble, so you don't know what's happening. My concern is that Barr and the people around him do not know that the American fabric is being torn apart right now. We are, by any account, on the downhill slide majorly as a nation. I don't know whether or not that continues. I will tell you, as a history fan, history says it's going to continue fast. But I'm not going to doom us to that. So I don't know if it continues or not, but I know we are heading this direction, and we are heading this direction quickly. And part of the reason we're heading this direction quickly is how hyper-politicized the justice system has become. That is a major, major deal. When people start to lose faith, any faith in the justice system, your country's all but gone already. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.